Great news, everybody. Our chicks have arrived.
Just over 2 weeks ago, we got our broiler chicks. Check it out. The brooder's freshened up with new pine shavings. I got the heat lamps working, got the feed in there. Now I just need to go make some magic water for them. Now I know what you're thinking. Why are you using that big waterer? Remember what happened last year? A lot of the Cornish roaster chicks got into the waterer and they were just completely soaked and freezing. When I got back in, it looked like several of them were on the verge of death.
Because they were freezing to death.
Why were they freezing?
They got in the water and they were swimming. That's what made it froze to death.
They thought they were ducks.
Yes.
The problem is I had a whole bucket of these small waterers, but I don't have the bottoms that hold the water in. I looked everywhere to find one of these small plastic bottoms and I could not find one. So I'm gonna have to run out to the farm store, but those chicks need to get out of that box and need to get some water. So little buddy and I are gonna closely monitor the chicks. We're gonna dip their beaks, get them some water, and then I'm gonna pull the water out or run out to the farm store and get them an appropriate size one so they don't go taking a bath again. Well, that's all 50 of them. So far, only a couple suicide attempts where they've tried to get in the water. But I've been pushing, see right there? Gotta get out, guys. It's a cold, blustery, and rainy day, so I tacked up the pine shaving bags along the top vent there to help keep out some of the draft. Well, we got the plastic bottoms that fit these mason jars. The distance here is pretty much the same as the distance on the other one, so I'm not sure that this is really that much better of an option, but we'll go with it. Hello chickies, I have some water for you. That's a little better. We're supposed to get a waterer with openings like this to keep them from getting in the water. Perhaps it's another trip back to the farm store. It's about 2 weeks later now. Check out how big these guys have gotten. There we go. Look how big these guys have gotten. Of course, they are meat birds, so we should be expecting them to grow quickly. So what breed did we go with this year? Last year we trialed 3 different breeds of meat birds. We had Cornish Cross, Cornish Roasters, which is a slower version of the Cornish Cross. They grow a little bit more slowly and they tend to have less mortality, less health issues. And then lastly, we had the Freedom Rangers. Of the 3 different breeds we trialed last year, we really liked the Cornish Roaster best.
The Roasters were really big birds, and we like that. I personally like to have a big chicken. I like having leftovers.
I was really tempted to get them again this year, but I was also tempted by the Cornish Crosses because they have a much quicker date to maturity, if you will. We knew that we'd have a lot going on this spring on the homestead, both with the animals and then also in our own lives, so we wanted to expedite the whole chicken raising process. Of all the farm chores there are to do here, doing the broiler chickens is my least favorite. When I was weighing everything out in my consideration for what breed selection we would do, I was definitely looking at how long it was going to take to raise them. The Cornish Roasters, it would take about 12 weeks. The Cornish Cross, I think we could get a really good meat carcass yield at 9 weeks. If I could shave 3 weeks of labor off, not to mention feed costs, but really importantly, the labor savings is going to be huge for us. So I went with Cornish Cross. I know, there are a lot of Cornish Cross haters out there, and I'm not particularly crazy about the bird, but we do want to eat chicken meat this year, and our freezer's nearly empty of it from last year. So we need to put up birds. We want to do it quickly. We want to do it affordably. So this is really the best option for my family in our current situation to get chickens put up in the freezer this year. It won't always be like this. In the future, we hope to work toward getting a more sustainable meat broiler chicken production system in place, but for now, this is really what's best for us. And given that they're getting a no corn, no soy chicken feed, along with being out on pasture, these birds are going to be vastly superior to anything in the grocery.